Just when we thought Manali was the peak of our journey, the mountains had something far more unforgettable waiting for us. We left Manali behind, not knowing the real journey was just beginning. Winding roads, deep valleys, clouds brushing past us. A pause at Kullu, picking up little souvenirs because some memories deserve to come back home with you. Then came Manikaran, where belief and science exist side by side. Legends say Lord Shiva and Parvati once lived here, and these hot springs are sacred. But beneath that faith lies something powerful, boiling waters rising from deep within the earth, driven by geothermal energy and mantle currents we can't even see. A place where mythology meets the raw force of nature. And then Kasol. No chaos, no rush. Just the sound of the Parvati river, cold air brushing against our faces, and a stillness that made time feel slower. For the first time, we weren't chasing the journey, we were living it. The next morning, we were back on the road. Hours of driving, endless views, and that quiet feeling of freedom you can't explain, only feel. By the evening, Dharamshala welcomed us. With cold winds, silent hills, and a balcony view we couldn't look away from. The next day, McLeodganj. And the rain made everything feel more alive. At the Dalai Lama temple, there was something different. Silence that wasn't empty, but deeply peaceful. A place carrying stories of exile, resilience, and hope. We wandered through the streets. No plans, no rush. Local shops, small finds, and flavors we had never tried before. Like laughing. Nothing extravagant, just simple moments that somehow meant the most. In between our mountain stops, we visited the iconic Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association Stadium. With the massive Dharamshala mountains rising right behind the stadium, the view honestly felt unreal. Easily one of the most breathtaking cricket stadiums in the world. Then came the longest drive of our trip. Towards Khajjiar. The sky grew darker, the roads quieter. And just as we reached, the rain turned into a sudden hailstorm. But we didn't stop. We stepped out into freezing winds and ice hitting the ground around us. The lush green meadow was now covered in white pellets. Old, wild, and unreal. We were shivering, hands numb, but in that moment, none of it mattered. Because this was something we would never experience again. With a cup of hot coffee warming our hands, we moved again. This time, the roads were covered in snow. Slippery turns, slow drives, even sliding at moments. Every second demanded attention. And finally, Dalhousie. That night, we stood under the open sky. The moonlight spread across the valley, lighting up everything in a soft, surreal glow. No words, no distractions. The next morning, the sunrise felt different. Just us, and a moment so still, it felt eternal. We didn't want it to end because this time it wasn't the start of a journey, it was the end. With heavy hearts, we said goodbye to the mountains. Driving back through the plains of Punjab, carrying silence, memories, and a part of ourselves we left behind. Because some journeys don't just take you to places. They change you and stay with you forever. And maybe that's the magic of the mountains. You never return as the same person. Until the next road trip. The next sunrise and the next story. This is 2 hours to go, signing off from the Himalayas. If this journey made you feel even a fraction of what we felt, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to stay part of our travels. See you in the next adventure. Till then, keep exploring.